You'll love till 9 p.m. daily in Sarah's Kitchen, and there's free admission entertainment every weekend.
What a Gardenia go Gian Deal, the Bitline Misha Brennan O'Davnia and Shot Highland Radio with the one and only Kieran Cannon here at my left. Joe Dex producing in front of me, keeping us right. We're at the Key West restaurant here in Donegal town for the homecoming of our Donegal heroes who came so close. Two teams were left. It's All-Ireland football final, but we came up short against a top Kerry team, and it was a late night. I'm not that long back from Dublin, and I'm going to, as the man said, Connie Simply, we'll keep it simple. Kieran Cannon is here. First of all, we have to thank Ivan Borden for the power of bus and Michaela for the news, of course. We've got to do the right handovers. Kieran, you're a professional. I'm just here kind of winging it. Kieran, listen, we come down the road. Your impressions of yesterday's game, when the dust is settling now, what did you make of it? Because, I thought, in my heart of hearts, I thought down the stretch we had a better squad. We might take Kerry, but that isn't how it happened. And I suppose tactically, maybe the zonal defending and the way Kerry went about that first half, they were an awesome team. Yeah,
but 24 hours later, it's so disappointing. And I know there were what was it, 7 points up at half time, but at the end of the day, there was uncharacteristic mistakes yesterday, and bad and all things were, you still had we took it back to 4 points, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We took it
from
back.
It was out as far as 9, and we got back to 4.
Yeah, we took it back to 4 points, so we just did not perform, and there's no point saying anything different, and there was a lot of errors yesterday, and mistakes that usually don't happen, and Kerry were the better team, but at the end of the day, it's so disappointing.
It's
disappointing. Hugh McFadden not starting as a big one.
If you lose a final having played well, I think you can kind of take that because you're beat by the better team. But I think if we go through the Donegal team, and we will in a minute, there wasn't that many of them played at their best. When normally all season, we've basically been playing maybe 7, 8, 9 players have playing at a high level, maybe a 7, 7.5, 8. Everybody else has been doing their job. But I think we came up against just a different animal yesterday. But Kieran, just before we get into the game and that, the season, right? Donegal, obviously very early on, we nailed our Division 1 status, which allowed us to rest a bit. We had done the Ulster, unfortunately the preliminary, come back and won Ulster. We're looking at 11 games in 16 weeks. It was such a season, it was such a run for all us Donegal people, and it was a brilliant couple of weeks building up to this final.
No team ever qualified for the All-Ireland final, playing 11 games. I think on the build-up to the game, Brendan, a lot of people were missing the fact that Kerry, the last 4 All-Ireland finals, they lost 3. And you talk about hurt, and that would have been a motivating factor for them. Hurt drives you on. I know it's an old saying, but it's actually true. And you look at Jack O'Connor as well. Yesterday was his 9th All-Ireland final as a manager. It was his 5th All-Ireland final as a victory. And that's unbelievable start for him, and I just think maybe a lot of people forgot that. And no disrespect for me, Brendan. It was a great semi-final. No disrespect for me.
Yes,
but
it's interesting you say that. Kieran, did you think yesterday then, because at the start of that match, was that we looked a bit heavy-legged, or was it nerves, or was it something? Because I don't think Jim's teams. We were talking about this before the game. Doing the pre-match, Jim's teams are ready to play on any occasion at any time because it's about the system and it's about everybody buying in. But we looked a bit heavy-legged. Kerry looked like they had the energy. I mean, was that something to do with the 11 games in 16 weeks, or was it to do with a bit of nerves, or was it Kerry, as you said, they were there and they had to make up for a few demons themselves, and they were used to being there?
Well, you do have nerves, obviously, in All-Ireland final and 11 games too, but there's something as well that 2 of that Donegal starting team, only 2 played in an All-Ireland final before, Michael Murphy and Ryan McHugh.
Yeah.
And you look at the Kerry team, they've been on lots of All-Ireland finals. So that probably was a factor as well, the big match day experience, given the fact that only 2 of the team played in All-Ireland finals before. I know you had Paddy and Q came on, but the experience of an All-Ireland final day is something money can't buy.
Yeah, money can't buy indeed, folks. We have the great Barry Monaghan has joined us here. Barry, like a lot of the Four Masters, people giving up their time to organise this, and we're overlooking here from the Key West. We're overlooking the car park here. Everybody knows it, down by the pier. and there's loads of Donegal fans streaming in now. And Barry, just the operation to get all this done, all the Four Masters crew are coming in to help out and run this smoothly.
Yeah, that's right. In fairness, you know, you can see yourself with the stage and the screens and all the barriers up. A lot of work went on, you know, this last 10 days, to be fair. And yeah, Four Masters did take it on, but and the stewarding, there's plenty from the St. Noel's Club and the Knee Breeze Club, you know, so it really is a community effort, and a lot, as you can see, a lot of effort has gone into it.
Yeah, and Barry, got up to the game yesterday. What you, like the rest of us, I don't know what it was. I think it's just the belief that we have in Jim and the belief that we have in this Donegal team. Like I was, like when Kerry went 9-up, we just spoke about it in that first half. I was like shocked. Talk about rocking you back in your heels. I don't know if it was like